Good morning, grade 4. Wishing you a wonderful day. By the way, today we're going to continue the lesson on natural resources. And for the learning objectives, by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to identify natural resources and the way people use them. And number 2, you'll be able to recognize how people change their environment to meet their needs. Okay, so let's have a quick recap before we proceed for the second part of this lesson. Last week we found out that people depend on land resources to grow food, to raise animals, and to make homes. And also we learned that rivers, lakes, and groundwater are the major sources of fresh water, and people use that water to drink, to wash, to grow food, and to make products, and to produce power. From the previous lesson, grade 4, we learned that United States has fertile soil, they have huge forests and several water resources. Somehow, some natural resources are not as easy to see as water, trees, or soil. Some of them are buried deep underground like minerals and fuels. So let's find out more about these two natural resources. Okay, first, when you see minerals, they are natural substances found in rocks. Okay, for example, we have copper, gold, and silver. Okay, so this kind of minerals, grade 4, they are used to make wires, coins, pots, and jewelry. And also, United States has iron, they have marble, limestone, which are used to construct buildings, and also they have sand and gravel used to build roads. Okay, so you have some examples here of different kinds of minerals. Other underground resources great for are fuels. And by the way, when you say fuel, it is a natural resource that is used to make heat or energy. The United States has large amounts of oil, natural gas, and coal. And people use oil and natural gas to cook food, to heat buildings, and run machines. They also use oil and coal at power plants to produce electricity, and other industries use oil to make gasoline, plastics, paint, tires, and many other products. And by the way, grade 4, don't you know that oil and natural gas are also the backbone of the economy of Qatar? Oil was first discovered in the late 1930s with deposits found in the Dukhan field. And also Qatar is the major supplier of natural gas in the world. And that makes Qatar as one of the richest economies in the world. Isn't it amazing? All right, so let's continue here. Minerals and fuels grade 4 are examples of resources that are non-renewable, meaning to say they cannot be replaced. And once non-renewable resources are used up, they are gone forever. Okay, so even renewable resources can become scarce or limited if it's overused. So American people try to use natural resources wisely. People and resources. We know wait for that when people use natural resources, they change their environment, isn't it? So they change the surroundings in which people, plants, and animals live. Here, let's find out how American people use their resources wisely. So over time, people have realized that all resources are limited. People today understand the importance of conservation. And by the way, going back to our vocabulary word, which is conservation, it is the protecting of natural resources and using them wisely. So using fewer natural resources is one way to conserve them, and people can save oil by driving less, right? Many Americans also do recycle or reuse some products, and also recycling paper, for example, is one way to conserve trees. And to end this lesson grade 4, please remember this. that United States is rich in natural resources. People depend on these resources to survive and to live well. And for this reason, Americans try to protect natural resources and use them wisely. All right, so that's for today's lesson. I hope you've learned something. Please always check your online task and complete everything on time. All right, so bye for now.